Elias Fix Me. You're going to hear me say that again later tonight because this is going to be a recorded episode of my podcast, Dr. Fix Me. It's available wherever you get your podcasts, and also it'll be hopefully this episode will also be available on YouTube in a week. But before I get the show started, I need to take a check-in with the present moment right now. Right now, this is the most packed this show has ever been. Ever been. Suck it, Fire Marshal! We're packing this place! And I need to give a shout out to someone who touched my heart in a way indirectly. They don't know that they've done this, but I got a notification on my phone that someone, for the first time in the history of the show, bought tickets in advance. And not only did they buy tickets in advance, they bought 9 of them. Is Sheila here? Sheila! Oh my God! I was touched. I had to clutch my pearls. You know what I mean? I reach for them and okay, wow, okay. I asked this with all due respect and sincerity, but I know it's going to come out wrong. What were you thinking?
One of my friends come together.
Okay, but how did you find out about this show?
It was the only way you could get tickets for.
The only one you can get tickets for. I'll take it. I will take it. I love that honesty. I love that honesty. Oh, that's great.
Thank you.
Is this your birthday?
It was.
Oh, well, happy birthday, Shawan. Thank you. This is fantastic. I'm so glad that you're here and you brought your friends to celebrate your birthday. Picking the only available show. I love it. Low-hanging fruit. Give it up for low-hanging fruit. Yeah. Oh, that makes sense. That makes sense.
Fix me, the greatest doc in history. Fix me, the greatest doc around.
Yeah! Ladies and gentlemen, and everyone in between and beyond, welcome to Dr. Fix Me Live! The tabloid talk show podcast coming to you live from the Lincoln Lodge here in Chicago, Illinois. Give it up for yourselves! For packing the house! Packing the house, oh my goodness. If this is your first time ever experiencing this show, please give a round of applause. Yeah, all right. And for those of you veterans who've seen it before, let me hear it. All right. It's a nice mix. We got some people who know what they're in for, and some people who are in for a surprise. I'm excited. For those of you who don't know, I'm your host. I'm Dr. Elias Fix Me, and I want you to know that this show is all about helping people. All I'm trying to do is help this world out, one person, one issue at a time, which is why I have a doctorate in radio and television broadcasting, with a specialization in tabloid talk shows. Now you may wonder, why would anyone study tabloid talk shows? Well, that's because my heroes, growing up in the 90s, with the likes of Jerry Springer, Maury Povich, Sally Jesse Raphael, Ricky Lake, Jenny Jones, Phil Donahue, Dr. Phil, Dr. Oz, Geraldo Rivera, we've got Montel Williams, Wendy Williams, and even Oprah. Because they spent their careers helping people. Each new episode of their show, they would transform the lives of someone new. And I thought to myself, well, hey, why can't I do that? So that's why I have this show here and this amazing podcast. And with my incredible team of producers, they connect me with people from all over the world. Now, I want you to know, being the live audience, you're in for a rare treat. You have the unique opportunity of participating at your discretion. Now, if any of my guests on this show say something that you agree with, something that rings true in your heart too, feel free to let that truth be known. Cheer their name if you want. Cheers, you know, hoot and holler. Let your truth be known. I want you to know this is a safe space for you to express yourself, okay? Now, conversely, if they say something that you think is hateful, just horrible, and you don't agree with that at all, feel free to boo. Cheers and jeers. Dr. Fix Me welcomes them all. Give it up for safe spaces. Yeah. Now, yes, it's a safe space to boo. Excellent. I can see the moment I mentioned an opportunity for you to participate, I could see some of apprehension. I know that this is the Lincoln Lodge, and here at the Lincoln Lodge, most of the shows here are stand-up shows, and they frown upon the hecklers here. But I want you to know this is a safe space for heckling. Whatever that means and whatever I'm in for. I might have walked into it, I may be asking for it, but I want you to know, feel safe, that this is okay. This is that type of show, okay? And to give you a warm-up, how would you sincerely react if I said something horrible about your mother? wow, delayed reactions. I think everyone here had to really think about, how do I feel about my mom? Yeah, you know, it's like, I should probably boo. I should probably boo. Oh my goodness, that's great. Okay, so I want you to know, I have no idea who I'm going to meet on this stage. I have no idea who they are, what their problem is, because my show runs on a bit of a budget. My producers only just gave me a card with their name and hopefully why they're on the show. And I want you to know that while this is Dr. Fix Me, and my goal is to fix them, fixing them is not a guarantee tonight. But what is a guarantee is meeting them and learning their story and seeing if I can help them in any way possible. So with that said, I'd like to get the show started by bringing on our first guest. Please, let's see here. I've got my card here that is written so eloquently by my producers. It says, Sheila from Schaumburg, Illinois, USA. Please give a round of applause to Sheila. Welcome, Sheila, to Dr. Fix Me. Hi. Hi.
Hi. Should I sit down?
Yes, please have a seat. Welcome to the show.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan.
You are?
Yeah, I've watched for a long time.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Well, I'm flattered. This is wow. Okay. It's not too often that I have guests who are familiar with the show.
I know. Yeah, I never thought I'd be one of the wackos like on the show, but.
Oh well, I wouldn't necessarily call you a wacko. You seem very, very charming and endearing. I noticed that my producers left out why you're on the show. May I ask what brings you to Dr. Fix Me, Sheila?
Okay. Well, it's my sister.
Your sister?
I have a twin sister.
Oh.
Really close. We've been close for our whole lives.
Okay.
From before we were born, we've been close.
From before you were born?
Yeah. We
Oh.
shared a womb. And
Of course.
we've been close since then.
I see what you mean. I see. I thought maybe there was some sort of spiritual connection you had before you were
I
exited
like
the
to
womb.
think that there is, Dr.
Oh.
Fix Me.
Okay. And what's your twin's name?
Her name
Yes, your twin sister. What is her name?
is Kayla.
Kayla. Okay. I couldn't help but notice you hesitated before responding. Usually, if it's someone who's so close, especially before you were born, that name would just.
That's the problem,
Oh.
Dr. Fix Me. Okay, we've always been super close, but recently she went on a vacation to Australia, and it's not been the same since she got back.
Oh. Okay. Well, I know that travel. Oh goodness gracious! My producers have given me a faulty microphone here. But I know that travel broadens the mind. Well, how was your sister before the trip and then after?
Okay, well we're super close.
Okay.
We spend all of our time together. We have a business together.
Oh, you're entrepreneurs?
Yes, yeah.
Oh, what kind of business are you in?
We have a firework tent.
A firework tent. Okay. Is that one of those businesses that's like much like a Halloween store? It's only available seasonally?
Well, I mean, we are open 365 days a year.
Oh.
Yeah, but we do 97% of our business on July 4th.
Oh, okay. Oh wow. Okay. I see. But you're so even in the winter you're open?
We're open every day.
Okay.
Every day we're open. We're looking to franchise. We're called Red, White, and Boom.
Oh, Red, White, and Boom. I like that. That's
So
kind of a
our
catchy name.
Our brand is patriotism, really.
Oh, all right. Well, I guess Red, White, and Blue. That stands to.
Red, White, and Blue.
Yes, yeah. I go to the patriotic colors of the United States flag: red, white, and blue. Of the patriotism. I like that. Red, White, and Boom. Okay. So tell me. You run a business with your sister, and paint the picture for me. How was she? What is the best form of Kayla you know? And then I want you to describe to me how she was after this
sure.
trip to Australia.
I guess if you want to picture Kayla before her vacation, it would look exactly like this.
Okay, she looks exactly
She
like
looks
you.
like this.
An identical twin.
Yeah, she
Okay.
likes the same things I like. We have the same thoughts.
Oh.
And then she came home and she was completely different.
Okay. Now I guess I can just imagine a mirror version of you after Australia. What made her so different? I don't understand.
It's so many things. Like she brought a kangaroo home.
She brought a kangaroo across. How? Yeah, boo, isn't there like a breaking of the rules with customs? Isn't there like
It's absolutely illegal. It's
That's-
illegal there. It's illegal here. It's dangerous.
Very
dangerous.
She has a kangaroo in her possession.
Yeah.
Okay. And all right. And anything apart from the kangaroo?
Okay, well, she has a very limited diet now. She only eats Vegemite sandwiches.
Vegemite.
That's the only thing she'll eat.
Vegemite. That's that spread that it comes out like a toothpaste tube type of thing, and it's very dark and very bitter, from what I understand.
It's terrible. Yeah, it's terrible. It smells bad. It gets stuck in your teeth.
Oh.
It's not a complete diet.
All right. But it's okay. So she's brought a kangaroo. She includes Vegemite in her diet. These don't seem that I don't know, like life-changing. They just seem like.
I didn't tell you the worst one.
Oh.
She has an accent.
An accent, like an Australian accent?
Yes, an Australian accent.
Oh yeah. Well, this is a safe space to move the Australian accent. Absolutely, this is a safe space for that. So all right. Well, I think maybe our audience member was booing the inauthenticity of co-opting someone else's accent. Maybe
Exactly.
that's what. Yeah. Okay.
Exactly.
I see. And how long was she in Australia?
2 weeks.
Just 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
2 weeks. And coming back with a kangaroo, Vegemite, full-on accent.
And I said, Kayla, I can't understand anything you're saying. Why are you talking like that?
Okay.
And she says, when you live in another country, you adapt.
Oh.
And I say, you didn't live there. You were there for 2 weeks, Kayla.
Oh, wow. Okay, I can see that this is having a sincere impact on you. I want to know, what is this, I guess, what has this done for you? Like, what's the worst case scenario? I'm trying to figure, like, for me, if this were to happen to one of my siblings, I'd be mildly annoyed. Why have you come to me with this problem? Why is this something that needs to be fixed? Is this, let me ask you this. Have you talked to your sister about this? Have you said?
Yes, I can't understand anything she says.
Right, okay. And
Dr. Fix Me, we share a tent 365 days a year, and now I'm sharing a tent with a stranger.
Oh, you feel like you don't even know her anymore.
I don't even know her. Our brand is patriotism.
Okay. It sounds like it might not be as patriotic if she's conducting business with a foreign accent. Oh, I see. Okay. So, how would you like me to help you? I think I understand what your problem is. I think you're upset with the distance between you and your sister. That she's someone.
No, Dr. Fix Me. I'm upset with my sister for being weird.
Oh, okay. All right, fair enough. So you don't like how weird she is. I understand what your problem is. What solution are you looking for?
I want you to make her less weird. I want you to remind her that she is from Schaumburg.
Okay. Yeah, she's from the northwest suburbs of Chicago. I can't tell if people are booing Schaumburg. Wow. All right, sincere feelings. I love the amount of authenticity I just experienced from the audience. All right, well, I wanna help you. I sincerely want to help you, Sheila. Now, in your sister Kayla, it seems like there's clearly a gap between the two of you. She's weird, you don't like that, and I want to do my best to help bridge the gap between the two of you.
I just want her to be me again.
Okay, I like that. I can see the authenticity in that, if I'm going to abuse that word. I feel like I understand where you're coming from. You want your sister back. And I want to help you out with that. Now, I think if my producers are ready, my producers have given me our next guest, and hopefully this person can shine a light on what you're experiencing. Because as we all know, there's more than one side to every story. And hopefully this person can illuminate what's been going on between the two of you. And it looks like, looks like we do have your twin sister. Please give a Lincoln Lodge welcome to Kayla, formerly of Schaumburg. Welcome, Kayla, to Dr. Fix Me.
Dr. Fix Me.
Kayla, is it?
Yeah, Kayla. Yeah, sure.
Oh, wow. Hi.
Not as easy to remember Sheila here, though.
Yeah. First off, I gotta say, there's a striking resemblance between the two of you.
Twins.
You weren't kidding, Sheila. But I can't help but notice, while you do look identical, you sound completely different.
Yeah. I'm entitled to do it to people.
I don't know if your sister pointed out to us that you went on vacation to Australia.
Walkabout.
You went on a walkabout?
I went on a walkabout.
Okay.
Australia, yeah. I don't know if anyone else has been. Has anybody been to Australia out there?
Yeah. Oh, I guess we've had a few people.
They get it.
Oh, yeah.
We'll talk after the show. We'll have a Foster's. Yeah, it'll be great.
If there's one thing I know about Australians is that they do not appreciate the fact that we Americans think that they like Foster's so much.
That is true. Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right.
Everything you've heard is true about Australians. Well,
you don't know, Kayla. You don't know.
I lived there.
Dr. Fix Me, she didn't live there.
What did I do while I was there? Was I dead? Was I dead in Australia.
In Kayla's defense, she does make a good point. She was there. She experienced the culture. Well, tell me, Kayla, I want to know what took you to Australia. Why was this like some sort of just a vacation you wanted to take? Was this an outing you've always longed for, like a bucket list situation? Why did you go to Australia?
I needed to get some space.
Oh.
As one would say here in America. And
Space from?
who did I need space from? Is what you mean?
We had a great time together. We've been together every day for the last 32 years.
Yes, I know. It's been a lot.
It has it? Well, tell me about that, Kayla. Why did you need to get space? Why was it so important for you to get some distance from your sister?
Well, I read the 4-Hour Work Week, if you've heard of the book.
4-hour work week?
And I think maybe Sheila has told you about our business.
Yeah. Red, White, and Boom, of course. Yeah, the patriotic firework business open 365 days a year.
And yet, 97% of our sales are on July 4th.
July 4th, that's right.
So I suggested maybe we close down, and Sheila said no. Why would I need to close down? And I said, well, maybe I have a trip. And she said, to where? And then I said Australia, so I went.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So, and about this trip, when did you go to Australia? When? How recent was this?
Like a month ago.
About a month ago. Okay, so early fall.
It's just when we're gearing up for July 4th.
Is it?
Yeah.
Is it?
Start of the fall.
Okay.
Well, and that's when we start ramping up.
Just a constant ramping.
I see.
Ramping.
And Kayla, I want you to feel free to bully that microphone with your Australian accent. I feel like for the listeners at home, it'll service them a lot better. Yeah.
All right.
While the people here in the room can hear you just fine, I'll
Pretend it's my didgeridoo. Okay, I'll go right up on it.
Oh,
Real close, right up on it, yeah.
What did you bring back from? What did you bring back from Australia? I understand that there was a kangaroo that you brought overseas.
Oh, yeah.
I think we have some people who are
Do we
upset.
not like Winnie the Pooh? Do we not remember Kanga and Roo?
Well, I think
Childhood trauma perhaps?
if I may speak on behalf of our audience, I think the boo comes from the fact that you broke the law in bringing a native species of Australia to America.
Okay, that's fair.
Oh, okay, all right.
I'm not gonna argue.
Was that your intent to break the law, or like what?
No, we just really bonded on my walkabout. Yeah.
Oh, okay. What kind of bond can you strike with a kangaroo?
She just kept following me everywhere.
Oh.
Yeah, she did, and when I would sleep and have my dreams and think about my future, she was there with me. And
So Kayla, when a kangaroo follows you everywhere, you like it, but when your twin follows you everywhere, you don't.
Yes. Sheila, it's just 32 years is a long time, and every time I try to grow or do something on my own, you always said, no, you're 2 minutes older than me, so you get to make the decisions. I don't even like fireworks.
You don't like fireworks?
I don't like fireworks.
Oh, why did you get into business with your sister in the first place?
She said I had to.
Oh, Sheila, is that true? Did you coerce your sister into?
I didn't coerce her. It's a cash cow, Dr. Fixme.
Is it though?
It is.
Is it? You're only doing business one day of the year. I mean, imagine like all the other businesses that you could have had that bring in money every day of the year.
Dr. Fixme, you can't leave a tent unattended. You have to be there all the time. Tents blow down.
She says it's unattended if you're not there. I'm
Oh.
like, oh my God.
This is a safe space to boo puns. Now, so Kayla, what else did you take from Australia? I understand there was you mentioned a didgeridoo. What else?
Which was legal. Didgeridoos you can bring.
Well, I meant, that's
The didgeridoo, yeah.
I think someone is excited about international law. That's so. Okay, they're.
Okay.
So you took a kangaroo, you took a didgeridoo. Anything else? Like what? Tell me what was so impactful about your trip in Australia?
My walkabout?
Yeah. Tell me about your walkabout, because I gotta say it's a little strange to know that you were only there for 2 weeks and you come back with a full-on, dare I say, amazing Australian accent.
This is a fun fact about us. Sheila and I are like 20% Australian.
Oh.
Like our great granddad.
Okay.
Well, Irish, shipped off there because he,
Oh. Oh, of course. All right.
But then Australian, so yeah. So it's like, I think it just like came out in me when I was there. And I didn't.
So it's like part of your DNA.
I think so. What?
It's not part of your DNA.
What do you mean it's not part of my DNA?
The accent is not part of your DNA.
Well, not literally part of my DNA, but maybe it's in my heart.
Well, you know what, Sheila, I gotta give Kayla credit because it seems like she's, for as dismayed as you are about your sister, I feel like Kayla is expressing the truest form of herself. I'm not seeing anything that is disingenuous about her. This is the person she wants to be. I think it's only fair to you, Sheila, to give Kayla here the space to be herself.
Dr. Fix Me.
Yes.
When you buy your fireworks on July 4th,
Yes.
would you buy them from an American or an Australian?
I don't know that is important.
What?
Yeah, I
On
mean,
July 4th?
yeah, I don't.
When you're gonna set them off to celebrate America?
Well, I mean, yeah. Well, America's also a melting pot. It also very, America.
Of Australians?
Well, I mean, of everyone. America wouldn't be America if it weren't for everyone else coming here. So. I feel like
Fun fact, Americans love people with Australian accents. They tend to buy a lot more things from us because they think we're cool from other places, even if we're not. But like,
I think your sister's right. There's a bit of a novelty to foreignness. To people love a British accent or a French accent. Anyone with an accent, I think this could be an advantage.
So what if you only have a Schaumburg accent?
Oh, well, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. At home, the audience hates Schaumburg.
look, can I just say something?
Yes, go ahead, Kayla.
So before I went on my walkabout,
Okay.
Kayla, right? Like who I am as a person, was really more of a Sheila, right? I was like Sheila number 2, and it had self.
Oh, you were an extension of your sister.
Yeah, and I loved that.
Oh, I see. And I see. It's clear that Sheila wants the Kayla that she remembers. She wants. Basically, she wants her extension back. I think is what what's happening here. And Sheila, I think.
But Sheila was living her best life. She's going out on dates. She's forming relationships. She started a business, which I work for her.
Oh,
with
you're not a co-owner of the business?
No.
Oh, wow.
Okay, but when we franchise, you're getting your own tent. You left that part out, Kayla.
Elk Grove. I get to have a
All right. So members support Elk Grove. All right. Look, I can see there's some tension between the two of you, and before tensions arise any further, I feel like it's important for us to take a pause to reflect on how we feel about each other, what we said about each other, and what we'd like to do going forward as we take a moment to hear a word from our sponsor. As we all know, this is showbiz after all, and the business part of this show is hearing a live read of one of our local sponsors, or global sponsors. So with that said, I'd like to bring on today's sponsor. It looks like my producers have given me Ryan Baker, Disembodied Female Computer Voices. Welcome, Ryan Baker, to Dr. Fix Me. Welcome.
Hey, Dr. Fix Me. Hey, everybody.
Hi. So, Ryan Baker, please tell us, what is the Disembodied Female Computer Voices?
Okay, yeah, all right. So let's say that you run a spaceship, or a large industrial space, or some other giant area where you need to make announcements. What's going to make the announcement? A disembodied female computer voice. You need something that's going to say, warning, warning, we got you covered.
Oh.
You need an ominous countdown. 30 minutes until destruction. We got that one too.
Oh, this sounds almost like an Alexa or a Siri type of thing.
Okay, no.
Oh.
You don't talk back to the female computer voice. This is a disembodied female computer voice. It's just making announcements. It's letting you know what's going on. Intruder on level 3. That sort of thing. That's a disembodied female computer voice.
Okay, and are these things, people, have voices had to say this? Intruder on level 3? I feel like this is a fantastical idea. This doesn't seem rooted in any reality.
Okay, well that's a custom voice, Dr. Fix Me,
okay.
all right? Because that was a very specific one. It was for Guantanamo Bay, Cuba. They needed something to
Guantanamo Bay?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. The U.S. Navy they're a big proponent. They got ships, battleships and stuff. They gotta make announcements all the time.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
So the military has a lot of uses for the disembodied female
Well,
voice.
the Navy does. We haven't broken in with the Army yet. We're working on it.
Oh, okay. All right.
As it turns out, the Army does not like female computer voices. They like gruff male computer voices.
Oh.
However, the Navy loves. Yeah, all right. The Navy loves disembodied female computer voices.
Oh, all right. And do you, I guess, offer other types of voices, or is it strictly the disembodied female?
We offer disembodied female computer voice.
Okay. No,
The name of the company is Disembodied Female Computer Voice.
Oh, okay. The product and the company are the same name.
Yeah.
All right. And I'm a little. I'm curious to know, why is it disembodied? Why not just female computer voices?
Well, because the computer doesn't have a body.
Okay, I guess that's fair. All right.
Dr. Fixman, do you understand how a computer works?
Yeah, I know how a computer works. Yes. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Because like it doesn't have a body; it's a computer.
Well, it kind of does. Like when like a computer, like a tower, a motherboard, and then there's a monitor. So if the monitor were a face, the body would be the tower, right? The motherboard and the RAM.
I don't know what weird sex thing you got with your computer.
No, it's not a sex thing. It's just a description of what
You
it
just said it's got like, the monitor's the head, and then it's like whatever. I mean, like.
Okay. All right.
It's like our disembodied female computer voices are classy. They are formal to a degree, but they lend a degree of presentation to your large industrial space.
Oh,
yeah.
Computer voices.
Oh, sure.
You'll find that your customers, your patrons, prefer
Sheila.
gentle, Midwestern American.
We find in general they like something that's vaguely British, but not strongly. Like really loosely
Like
British.
sent over to Britain.
No,
Australian
it did not do well. It did not like Australian.
You've tested accents before?
We tested so many accents.
And how did Australian fare on the?
It
We
is
don't need a scale.
58th.
58?
Yeah.
Out of
912 total tested
Where's
accents.
Schomburg? Where's Schomburg on the list?
910.
Oh, the very bottom of.
I mean, not the bottom, but like pretty close to the bottom.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Wow. So Ryan Baker, how are you affiliated with Disembodied Female Computer Voice? Is this your company?
Yeah, this is my company as CEO and president, also COO and CFO.
Okay. All right.
I also run the sound booth where we make the recordings.
Do you do the voices?
No. We get real females to do
Oh.
the female
That's
computer
what
voice.
what you're doing.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, well, I've been in the biz for a little bit.
So the disembodied female voice, it's an actual female voice. You don't use computers to like synthesize or
No.
Because I know there's a lot of like deep fakes or a lot of like even AI's gotten to a point where we can recreate voices.
Now, we also found that people did not like a fake computer voice because they thought that maybe the computer could be hacked, and that maybe the hacked computer was giving them weird announcements of like countdowns and stuff. So they prefer a real sounding voice to make them think that it's real.
Okay. Yeah. And what would you say is your most? The reason I'm asking you these questions, I feel like the more the listener knows about your disembodied female computer voices, the more likely they are to purchase your service and or product. Which type of voice or which accent would you say sells the most? What is your top product?
Oh, which accent is the top product?
Yeah, I'm assuming they come in flavors of accents. I'm guessing, I could be completely wrong here, but what's your number one selling product is what I'm trying to get to.
The highest selling product we have is a package of sounds, and for us it's countdown. People love countdown. Even if it's not counting down to anything real, just like 12 minutes remaining. They love that.
Really?
Sort of stuff.
Okay. I guess that provides a sense of immediacy or urgency.
Or something, I don't know.
It's a work.
Whatever they're doing with it, I don't really care. We just record the voices and sell the voices.
This is fantastic, Ryan Baker. Okay,
thank you.
Yeah, if anyone wants to utilize your service, if anyone out there wants the disembodied female computer voice, how can they reach you?
Sure. We're at disembodiedfeeconvoy.com.
Oh boy. disembodiedfeeconvoy.com?
Yeah, that's it. You got it. I don't feel like I have to repeat it again because I feel like everyone understood that one.
I mean, I can see that what you're trying to go is more of an abbreviated form of the name, but why not dfcv.com?
Already taken.
It is.
By a porn site. An excessively graphic porn site.
Oh my goodness.
But one of our customers. So.
Oh really? Porn utilizes disembodied female computer voice.
Oh, they use it to narrate the things that are going on in the sex scene.
Oh.
Penis entering vagina.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm unaware of the narrative feature of porn. Wow.
Are you unaware, Dr. Fix Me?
How do you think blind people watch porn.
Wow. I guess my
With the help of a disembodied female computer.
Wow. I didn't realize how closed-minded I was. Of course, this is a feature that helps those who are differently able. This is fantastic. Okay, so and now I guess what's the going rate for a disembodied female computer voice, and also would Dr. Fix Me listeners get, I don't know, let's say a discount for any such feature?
Yeah. Okay, so depends on the size of the package, but if all you want is something like a warning, then that's $100. Yeah, flat 100.
Okay.
If you want like a larger package, like a porn video, that runs $5,000 for a complete package of porn narration notes.
Oh my goodness. Okay. And $5,000. That is a steep price. Wow. Okay.
You realize how much money is in porn?
I must admit, I'm once again ignorant of a lot of things.
Honestly, we are the smallest cost to a porn video production.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
The smallest cost.
I didn't realize the porn budgets were so high.
Oh,
that they could afford
yeah.
A 5,000 disembodied female voiceover.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
But I guess for the listeners, you know where to go. www.disembodied.
I feel like everyone already got it the first time, so I feel like I gotta do it.
Well, I just say disembodiedconvoy.com.
That's it.
Wow. And is there, I don't know, like say like a catchphrase or maybe a slogan that would, or even a jingle that might help people remember your service?
Oh, sure. For all of your voice needs, disembodied female computer voice.
Oh, fantastic! Thank you very much, Ryan Baker. Now, I want to touch base with our guests, Sheila and Kayla. Hopefully, you've taken this time to reflect on how you feel about each
No,
other.
I was just listening to that.
Oh, you were? Oh.
We need voices for the
100%.
tense.
Yeah, the tense. Because then maybe one of us could leave sometimes.
Wait, you
if
think
we had
that
a voice.
a disembodied female computer voice would help your business?
Yeah.
Explosion,
But it's
imminent.
Yeah.
Explosion, imminent.
Oh! Wow. Now, was that for the tent or for porn?
It works for both.
Oh, I see. Okay, all right. Wow, Sheila. Well, I want to ask you. This is your episode. I want to help you, and all I can do is help one person, one issue at a time. And I want to know how do you feel about your sister now that she's expressed her truth? This is her being her authentic self. How do you feel
This
about
is
that?
not her authentic self. This
Okay.
is a new version of herself.
Okay. Well, people can change, can they not?
No, they can't change.
Oh.
Not if you make a pact in the womb never to change.
Wait, is that true? You made
There's a pinky promise,
a
but
pre-birth pinky promise? Okay, and you're really holding your sister to that.
Yeah, I mean, what are we without our commitments?
Oh my goodness! Wow.
Well, I will
That's a
say,
fair point.
what are the parts of me that you didn't want to change?
The parts that were me.
Oh,
Which
I
are
see.
what parts?
The look,
Well, I'm not
The
straightening my
Schom-
hair anymore,
the-
so.
the pride in Schaumburg.
This is a safe space for pride in Schaumburg. This is a safe space for regional pride.
The no marsupials.
That was not part of it.
Okay, well, it's part of it now.
Oh, well, you
and I
can't
need,
just add
Kayla, I
things.
need you to accept that.
Well, Sheila, I feel like I gotta say I feel like maybe you might be asking a bit too much of your sister. I feel like because it sounds like what you want is the extension of yourself back. And if I didn't know any better, I'd say that's a very narcissistic request.
Dr. Fix Me, you have turned on me.
As I learn more about your desire of your sister and wanting to, I want to bring the two of you closer to one
And
together.
I want you to fix her.
Okay,
So
all right. Look, well, I'm clearly out of my element here. I don't know how to proceed forward, but I want you to know I don't want you to lose hope because listening this entire time in the back of this room has been someone who can hopefully offer better advice than what I can. This is an expert in a particular field whose skills can hopefully give you some insight on what you need to do. So with that said, I'd like to welcome my final guest. Please welcome Anthony Alexander from Foreign Repo Experts Inc. Welcome Anthony Alexander to Dr. Fix Me. Welcome. Oh goodness, are you?
Thank you.
Welcome, Anthony.
Hi. Hello.
Hello. Wow. You. For listener at home, you are.
Can I get 1 second?
You.
Just for 1 second.
Okay.
I'm just gonna run to the
Can I please-
blue really quick.
I don't know him. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, for listener at home, you are wearing an all-white, I don't know what, a jumpsuit,
Uniform.
and you have a clipboard.
Clothes.
You seem someone who's clearly on the clock right now. So Anthony Alexander, my note here says that you are from Foreign Repo Experts
Yes.
Incorporated. What is that?
That is correct. It's a specialized repossession company where I actually go after foreign animals that are brought in illegally to the country.
Oh, like anyone that escaped the clutches of customs?
Any broadcast, anything you say really is heard by us.
Is this like an NSA thing
Sure.
where you're like listening on the wall? Oh, okay, all right.
Something like that.
All right.
And we're everywhere. Like in your mind, ever thought about something and then the ad popped up and you didn't say it out loud?
Oh. Are you saying that you're listening to our thoughts?
Yeah, we waited your thoughts.
So,
That's what dreams are.
okay. And in what capacity do you serve with the Foreign Repo Experts?
I come after foreign animals. I believe I said that.
Well, I mean, like, what's your role? What do
my role? I go get them. I bring them back home.
Okay. Like on a resume, like what would be the title of your
What
position?
resume? Where's paper?
What? You're holding paper. You have a clipboard.
I can't confirm or deny that.
Wow. Okay.
Listen, I'm just here for the Joey, okay?
The Joey?
Yeah, it's a baby kangaroo. It's only a few months old.
Joey's the name of a
Ma'am, this is serious.
Oh my God.
If you had a baby missing, that should be in your pouch.
So, are you here to reclaim the kangaroo?
Yes,
Okay.
yes I am. I take my job very seriously.
Okay.
It just triggers an automatic response and I had to come. But I actually do feel I can touch upon the twin situation. I'm actually a twin.
You are a twin.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm a twin.
Yeah, that's why you're here, is to offer
No, it's not.
advice.
That's pure coincidence.
Oh.
Pure coincidence. And I've actually fallen out a long time with my twin as well.
Oh. What happened, may I ask?
Well, just different things, which apparently I recently found out led him down the road of stealing foreign animals and bringing them to America to sell them.
Oh, your twin stole foreign animals?
Yeah, and
From
that's
what
actually
country?
what got me into the line of work. All kinds of countries. He's a globetrotter.
Oh. So this is personal for you. You
It's
got into this
personal.
business-
I was just doing regular foreign luxury items like cars and other objects, repossession.
Okay.
And then when I found this out about my twin, I was just like, I gotta do something. What skills do I have? And it's repossession. So now I go get the animals back to their animal families.
Okay.
Or zoo prisons.
So you're a repo man. You're a repo man.
Yes.
Okay.
I like that term because there's females in the ranks and all kinds of genders, and I
Okay.
appreciate that.
All right. Fair enough. All right.
I'm sorry I'm a little on edge today. It's my cousin Shauna's birthday today, and I'm missing the party.
Oh. Do you mean cousin Shawan?
No.
Oh, okay.
Again, purely coincidence. I don't know this person.
Oh, okay. All right. So, Anthony, we understand your intent here. You're here to repo Joey.
Well, I'm just
While
gonna
you're
find
here-
out. I'm gonna have to ask you some questions later on. I'm sorry.
While we have you, Anthony,
Yes.
is there any advice you could offer to your twin as someone who's
I can.
personally
I
experienced
can
this?
give some advice. Things can get worse, Sheila. Is it Sheila? Things can get worse, Sheila. I actively on my off time track my twin from country to country, trying to bring him to justice, which possibly could be a spin-off story of some kind.
Okay. You look to me as if that you could pitch
I don't
that to
know.
me. I don't. All right.
No, I'm on the clock, okay?
Oh, all right.
Can you stop butting it? And, it could be worse. I mean, this person right here loves you, right? And actually, I've actually found that Australian accents are very helpful.
In
for
what
saying
way?
Stuff. It's just people think they're very nice and pleasant. It's actually a very racist. The name Foreign Repo Experts in America since 9/11 also gets some pretty terrible callers.
Oh, I see.
Trying to do other evil things.
Okay.
We don't do that.
But you're saying the Australian accent is very.
It's delightful. People think like the people I've worked with.
It's very
you go all
disarming.
over.
It's very disarming.
Very,
I see. And-
very laid back. It's like a Californian almost of the world.
And the fact that I'm disarmed by a Australian accent makes me a racist?
No, I'm just saying like they are actually pretty racist sometimes. Australians and Californians.
Oh, I see. All right.
Been all over the world, been everywhere, tracking down animals. I'm coming after a sloth recently, and 2 alpacas.
So it sounds like your advice to Sheila is to be grateful because it could be so much worse.
Yeah, I mean you just gotta
Yeah.
love each other for who you are.
Oh, hey.
I think Kayla she's not Australian, but she's also mostly not racist.
See, there you go.
Mostly not.
And that's important.
Mostly not.
Not like 100%.
And that's what's important.
Right.
Voices change. You know, people have high voices when they're young, and then they drop sometimes. Or
That's true.
I had a cousin bump a different
Are you
cousin.
saying that this is like Kayla's puberty?
Of sorts, a mouth puberty. Is that a
Well,
thing?
yeah.
What? No, that doesn't sound accurate.
I don't know enough
But
about it. I
think
don't
you're
have
on the
any
right
kids.
point. I think you're on the right track. I think it's important that Sheila takes stock of what is important between her and Kayla.
Yeah.
Sheila, look at Kayla right now, and I would love for you to just take this moment to observe what you love about your twin sister.
I love when I look in your eyes. It's like looking into my own eyes.
Yeah.
I like that you are more laid back now,
Yeah.
and I still like being in the tent with you. I still like being in the tent with Australian Kayla.
Oh, hey.
Moment of reconciliation occurred.
Oh, wow. Thank you very much, Mr. Baker.
That's actually really nice.
That's a free one. That's a free one.
Thank you very much.
That stuff is actually really great. I have a blind cousin that listens to that blind porn.
Okay.
Third different cousin. It's a large
Oh,
one.
wow. So, Kayla, I would like for you to reciprocate. Please join hands once more and tell your sister what it is you like about her.
I like your gumption. I like that you're a really hard sell. Like someone comes in and they only want one firework, and you're like, not today, not on my watch. I like that anytime I need a place to go or a place to be, you're there for me. I like that you will swap out if I can't go on a date with somebody and you'll break up with them for me. Yeah, and I just like that you know everything about me, just about.
Kayla, if you want to keep your Joey, you can.
No.
Thank you. The tent is so big, I feel like you haven't noticed that he's been there this whole time.
Okay, I'm gonna go.
Wait, but the episode's not done yet.
I don't care.
Wait, come on, please.
You wanna come?
No. Please stay.
All right.
You've offered so much insight. I dare say that there might be more insight that you could offer. Please.
Yeah.
Kayla, go ahead.
Kayla, if you want to give the Joey his own tent, we can make that work.
I would love
Oh my goodness. People who are upset about the Joey situation.
You know, it doesn't matter, we're in our own world, and that's fine.
He can take Burr Ridge.
And
Are you offering to give Joey the Joey a franchise?
yeah,
Oh.
and I'll go to Elk Grove or Burr Ridge or wherever you want. Like,
I'll
wherever you need
remain
a
in
franchise.
Schaumburg.
I know.
Because that's
It's
That's
your
our
bird.
home.
Yeah.
This is so touching. You two are this is the gap I was talking about. You two are bridging the gap physically by touching and seeing the value in each other. And I think that this point right now is a good time for us to. I think we should open this up to the audience, because I want you to know that while I may have overlooked something, I want you to feel free to raise a hand and ask a question of any of our guests here on this stage, or of myself. If you have a question about the show or of the lives of our guests, I want you to feel that this is a safe space for you to ask a question. So if you at this time have any curiosities whatsoever about the Joey, about Sheila's business, about being a repo, any other question for the audience, Anthony?
I have questions though.
All right, you know what? Let's start with a question from you,
Just one
Anthony.
real quick question.
Yeah.
Is the Joey still at the tent?
Maybe.
Okay. Go people, go.
Oh, all right. Wow. Okay. So if anyone has a question at all, please raise your hand and we will call upon you if you have any curiosity. So we have a question over here. Please, what is your name?
David.
David, go ahead and ask your question.
Kangaroos are very violent animals. They are in the marsupial animal group, which
Is
means
this a question or?
they are rats. They are humanoid rats. I know you have a Joey.
What are you, squirrels or like rats?
They are very small.
Capybaras, also vermin.
A Joey is very
Okay.
small. What do you plan to do with it when it grows into a fully a large animal that is taller than anybody here and starts to wreak havoc on Schaumburg, Burr Ridge, or Elk Grove?
What are you gonna do? Yeah. What are you gonna do, Kayla, when that kangaroo outgrows you?
Well, we have so many tents that we haven't set up yet. And
You have
like-
spare tents?
So many tents.
Tents / franchises?
Yes.
Future
Okay.
franchises.
But how will a tent keep a kangaroo in? A tent, but, you know, yeah, it doesn't at all. I don't understand how are you gonna keep a kangaroo tamed by a tent? I just don't see how
We
that's
own
possible.
parcels of land where we like put our tents up, and they're grassy and they're beautiful and wonderful. So we'll put a tent out there, and we'll take the top off, and you'll have all the space, you'll have all the space in the
The
world.
top off a tent?
Yeah.
A tent is all but top, or it's only a top. It's only a top. It's just walls. What kind of tent do you have? It's just walls.
I think you're thinking
It's
about
for
a
the
fence.
fireworks.
You're
It's
thinking
for
of
the
a fence.
fireworks.
Oh wait, so you light up fireworks in the tent? You just remove the canopy, I guess.
The customers want to know what
It's a
they're
display.
buying.
You wanna see what you're gonna get? Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Can I ask?
I'm
Go ahead.
Can
Ryan
you
Baker,
set
you
them
have a
off
question?
outside, just like not in the tent?
Yeah.
Well, why not just do that?
Because then you have to go outside, and
It's a tent. You're basically outside
then you
already.
need a permit because you can only set off fireworks.
Oh, okay. Well, never mind. I retract all my questions. I understand.
I would like to go back, continue with our question in the audience. Anyone else have a question? Yes,
How
you're in the
did
front
you
row.
get the joey through customs?
Oh, that is a good question. Kayla, how did you get the joey through
Like
customs?
a baby, like an infant in my lap.
You wrapped it up, or like what do you
Yeah,
mean?
put it on a blanket. She's so cuddly.
Oldest
Yeah.
trick in the book.
Oh.
90% of babies you see out in the wild are foreign animals. Next time you see a woman or a person or a man with a baby, you go up and you try to take that baby. Don't ask any questions.
I don't think that is silly.
That is the advice. You go up, you take the baby, you ask questions later.
I think that's gonna do more harm
Do you know how
than
many
good.
human babies are in the world? Like, if, you know, we're worried about these ones that are the animals.
Okay. Wow. All right. Any other question from our audience? Anything at all? It's quite all right if there's no more questions. And I think that we have one more from our guest. And
Why is only one of his hands polished?
oh, we have a question about the nails of our experts.
Well, sometimes large octopus get attached to their home.
How
And when you
relate
I'll
to
tell
your
a story.
penis?
I was taking an octopus from a famous celebrity, because you know there's not famous celebrities.
Do we have to guess who it is? You keep looking
No, I
at
can't
me, so
talk
I just
about it.
assume I'm part of this.
I look at people to bring them into the conversation.
I'm in, but
It helps me
no, I-
repossess their stuff. I once took a watch off a person's wrist by just talking to them into their eyes.
Oh, thank God.
No, you got one more payment. I know where you are. But yeah, an octopus just cleaned that polish right off my hand.
Oh, I see.
I was trying to get.
So both hands were green, but one was.
It's more of a teal blue, but yeah.
Sure. Okay. I don't think it's. Is it really that necessary to be pedantic?
Yeah, he's
Hey,
narrating.
don't bother with him. He's like into computers and
He's
stuff.
like,
Okay.
I don't do computers.
Okay. All right. Well. Okay. Look, I feel like we have reached I think an excellent conclusion between Sheila and Kayla here. I want to check in with you, Sheila. How do you feel now about your sister? How do you feel about everything we've discussed so far?
I feel more okay.
More okay. Hey, I'll take it. More okay is great. And Kayla, I see you're embracing your sister. How do you feel about Sheila?
I just want to be able to merge my two identities and live my life.
Merge your two identities.
Yeah.
Oh, the Schomburg identity and the Australian identity?
Yeah, like the one I've been forced to be for like 32 years, and then like the one I've chosen over the last month.
Oh, I see. Wow. Well, this is fantastic, and of course, this discovery wouldn't be complete without our expert. Thank you very much, Anthony Alexander, the Foreign Repo Expert of Foreign Repo Experts Incorporated. Is there
I just
anything?
had a quick. That's cotton? Was that silk of some kind?
For listeners at home, our expert is interrogating an audience member. Oh, I see, because it's a cheetah print. Is that what it is? Okay. Do you repo inanimate objects? I thought it was just animals.
We can repossess anything.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Well, of course, this episode wouldn't be possible without our sponsor. Thank you very much, Ryan Baker of Disembodied Female Computer Voices. Thank you very much. Is there anything you'd like to say as we wrap this up?
So you can use our promo code drfixmeshow for any order.
Oh boy. I mean, get a discount if you need it, but I really don't appreciate that being
And spread
believable.
that code around. Make sure everybody knows about that code.
Well,
He's like your shoes.
What's going on with our expert? What's going on? Oh, I see.
My Australian Schomburgian friend over here pointed out some maybe more animal controversy.
Anthony has his eyes on a pair of shoes with leopard prints.
Listen, everyone's got to leave one at a time when the show's over. I'll meet you at the back of the room.
Oh
yeah, it's not funny anymore, is it?
Well, with that ominous tone, I gotta say, Sheila, you've reconciled with your sister. It seems like you've overcome the differences and you've embraced her for who she is. And I gotta say that because of that, Sheila, you have been fixed. That's our show!
This has been Dr. Fix Me. Today's episode is performed by Christina Salesberry, Jessica Noble, Chris George, and Joe Gianni. Dr. Fix Me theme song written and performed by Allison Lewis. Enjoy the show? Let us know at drfixmeshow@gmail.com. Catch Dr. Fix Me live at the Lincoln Lodge every first and third Saturday of the month. Get your tickets now at thelincolnlodge.com. Watch live episodes of Dr. Fix Me on YouTube. You can follow Dr. Fix Me on TikTok and Instagram at Dr. Fix Me, and on Facebook at Dr. Fix Me Show. Rate and review Dr. Fix Me on Apple Podcasts or wherever you get your audio entertainment. Editing, production, direction, and Dr. Fix Me performed by yours truly, Michael Kim Lewis. Thank you for listening.
I still like being in the tent with you. I still like being in the tent with Australian Kayla.
Oh, hey.
Moment of reconciliation occurred.
Oh, wow.